You have the trash thing running constantly at the mob farms? Hello, hello. Bump, 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 click, click, click. That's freaky. What the hell is this thing doing now? Guess batters are dead. Oh, skellies. A nice freaking leather cap. Same with that one. That's protection. Oh, weird. For some reason my Discord does not play. Let me try to figure that out. Voice and audio. Try it again.
I would try again, but my voice failed me.
I can hear you now. Hello, bro.
What's up? You down at the skeleton farm?
Yeah. Trying to get to level 30.
Did you die or just getting, like, new enchants done?
Just getting some new enchants done. After going through the nether and mining up all that quartz, I was at like 29. So I figured, let me go grab some diamonds. So I mined down to like negative 59. And as soon as I got there, I found 22 diamonds.
Oh, nice. That's
So I
quite a
made
bit.
new diamond gear and new diamond tools. And gave you my extras. I think you're up to 3 diamonds now.
Oh, nice.
Once I get all of my armor enchanted, I was gonna enchant another diamond pick and go search for more diamonds.
Saw some around the lush caves, but I never got a chance to get them. It's all full of mobs.
Yeah, I figured we need the, what is it, the deep slate for just building in general. So I'm just gonna go down and strip mine. Hopefully I'll get a bunch.
Works. You gonna just strip mine down at the bottom of the mines that spawn?
Yeah. Your mine goes to like negative 29, so I had to make like a little staircase going down further.
Yeah. I think I stopped at 29 because I figured that was the optimal level for diamond, and then I looked at the modern ones, was like, oh, I'm just lazy. I don't feel like going further.
Yeah, it's like literally right above Bedrock is the best spot to do it now. It's a little ridiculous.
And that's like negative 70 or something like that.
Yeah, negative 59. Come on, Skellies. Spawn quicker. I'm tapping on the glass. And after I get like a bunch of diamonds for you and Izzy, probably try to make a blaze farm.
That'd be pretty sweet because Blaze is better XP, I believe.
Yeah, they've dropped more XP per kill. We'll have to set up a crusher though, I think. You can't really drop them or damage them in any way.
No, you
Besides
gotta do
squishing.
yeah. I was gonna say, I know Ether did the one Blaze farm. I was like, I think that's one of the better ways you can do it. Just piston them into one spot and then suffocate them by block crushing them for a little bit.
Bing to bing. Yes. Silk touch.
Nice.
Got a fortune and I got a silk touch pick. Happy days. What are you up to?
I should be mining for diamond also, but I'm up trying to mess with where the auto farms are going. For some reason I'm distracted on that more than anything else in the world right now.
We finished up that staircase and now you're working on that big empty area, I guess.
Yeah. Trying to fill it out and give it a kind of interesting looking area for the staircase to end where the farms are.
There's a problem with multiplayer hosting. Weird. Didn't
Yeah,
kick me that time.
I got that message a couple times on my end, and I was like, I don't know what the world could be the issue, because like you didn't get kicked or anything when I saw it pop up. I think it's just Microsoft's being a little funny with their service.
Oh, goofy Microsoft. What you doing, Crummy? Just hear his pitter patters all over the house.
Hmm.
Like, I'm getting snacks. I'm gonna get distracted. And then get some more snacks. Yeah? Snacky boy? Come on. Chirp. You gonna chirp your boy for chat? Oh, don't rub the mic.
Both was trying to do that earlier.
What's that?
Lilith earlier, she crawled up on my lap and was trying to start rubbing her head against the mic. And like bend it away from my face so she couldn't.
They see the big fuzzy thing in front of your face and they're like, obviously this needs to move.
Yeah.
Crummy likes to stand on my shoulder and then like look back and see it and then dive his head at it.
It gives you the I'm not looking at it. And then as soon as you kind of like put your guard down, just lunges.
Yep. Lunges to rub his nasty face on the foam. I'm gonna just rub my eyeball tears right on this nice clean mouth foam. The Crummy Bumbly. Nothing's allowed to be clean near you.
He's like, I have an idea of what you people call those things. Little coverings for your mic. Like, what is it? I forget what the actual term for them is, but I've always heard him called as a dead
It's a
cat.
wild Morks 20. Ayo. What icon is that? Scaredy cat. It's a prime emote. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Naked cats are gross, man. Like Crummy stinks. You stinky boy. He's very cute though. Very loving. Sitting on my lap, just purring. Little happy boy. Just happens to be a little stink ball. How you doing, Morks20? How is it your day going? I believe it's a Wednesday? It's a Wednesday. Yeah, you're the happiest raw chicken. Little pinky boy. What manga you reading? Oh boy. I made a mess.
I may have accidentally gotten the mountain goat of a villager killed.
Oh no.
I was digging out some dirt to try and make it look better above the path that I dug up to the auto farms, and he decided to come down some of the dirt blocks I made, and a zombie decided that he wanted to say hi too. So that sucks.
This is soon to not be a real village, you know?
I got 2 villagers left. If I fuck it up anymore, yeah. I'm like scared to mess with any more of the villagers now because I tried to save the dude and now he's a zombie and dead. So if I mess with the other 2, I feel like I'm just gonna make it worse.
Like that's right. That's probably a true statement. Shangri-La Frontier. I've not heard of that one. Is it new?
Oh, that's on Crunchyroll.
Shangri-La Frontier.
It's like season 1 episode 1 released on Crunchyroll. I didn't see anything more than that.
According to Google, it's got a blue bird with human arms. It's got a bird head? Got a knight with a giant sword. Lady. Vampire lady? What is that thing flying? The ears. Ah, it's a VR game manga. That makes sense on the whole bird head thing. Different characters look like they would be some sort of game thing. That makes more sense. And Shangri-La Frontier, yeah, that sounds like a video game. It's sort of like Satisfactory or Satisfy or some of the other VR things I've heard. A lot of them have epic names. Frontier is usually one of the like levels. Like the first floor is considered the frontier. That sounds pretty cool though. I love that genre. The whole sword art online genre is so cool. Oh no. I minimized the thing and Bedrock Minecraft was like, oh my god, how dare you. Bedrock is so sensitive. Come on, I'm so close to level 30.
Do better.
I'm trying. Just can't get right. Sawyer has your laptop. Using like the tablet and the iPad to like, yeah, one screen Twitch so you have the manga. Consuming media. consumption is real. Fortune 3. It's not bad. Fortune 2, I don't want Fortune 2. Protection 3, I don't want Protection 3. Electronics are pretty addictive. I probably spent a good 5 or 6 hours just streaming today, at least. And most of the time that I wasn't streaming, I was either looking at my phone or looking at my computer. Oh, I did do a bunch of de-weeding today, so I spent a good couple hours outside. I touched grass more often than most people today, at least.
Grass a whole lot more than I did today.
Yeah. Whoa. I had that luxury too. Crummy and Frankie Key are very needy. Right, Crummy Bumblebee? Or Stink Man? Okay, let's not talk about my stink. Just talk about me being cute and curling up in your lap and looking like a little raw chicken.
Wash him this week?
No, I need to. He's probably getting
You-
washed tomorrow.
He was like sliming himself on things when I was over.
This is his second week. He got washed a little over 14 days ago, I think.
For a naked cat, that's like 3 years.
He's part slug.
He is.
I honestly think, like, he's one of those, like, snails that has, like a shell. So, like, once he's in the blanket, like, his whole body gets all sluggy-like, but, like, he's not really a slug. He's just, like, a snail inside of the blanket. Inside the shell. And once he, like, if you take a snail outside of the shell, like, it's sort of dead. Not crummy, but he's sort of like, yeah, a snail without a shell. Crummy, or Frankie Key, though, like, when she leaves, like, a blanket, or leaves her little crouched position, her tummy, because she's, like, so skinny, has, like, little flaps. So the little flaps, like, fold over, and they make this, like, ridiculously hot, warm, like, moist part. So, like, she'll be, like, curled up all, like, loafed, like, get up, and then, like, sit on you, and there's just, like, this little, I don't even know how to explain it, like, 2-inch ball of fire of her stomach.
God.
Dude, it's not, and it's like, you know how you get, like, sweaty skin that just, like, sticks to stuff? It's always like that. So, like, she'll just, like, stick to you, like one of those, like, clingy things for the bathroom.
A suction cup of a stomach.
Yeah, it's the weirdest feeling. I feel like she's more of the slug. If she just, like, pulled her stomach across, it would just, like, make a squeaky sound. Crumb would just, like, be stuck. Little Katamari ball.
from Amari. Something farted on your screen.
Oh no. Anything with farts on the screen. Matt, I'm gonna need you to find 2 skelly spawners.
Right next to each other, or like?
Right next to each other.
I don't really have that, but I have like a skeleton and a zombie spawner that are kind of close.
You need
And
them both be connected and set up already.
nah, that's too much work. I already did like 4.
Okay.
There's another zombie spawner like kind of near spawn that I thought about setting up, but it's not worth it. So
I don't think setting up any more than what you have is worth it. You have enough 5 to 10 XP ball mobs. I don't think any of these farms are faster than each other, so there's no real reason to make another one.
no, the only one that's technically slower than all the rest is the original skeleton spawner, and it's because the spawner floor, I think, leaves the skeleton's heads in range of the spawner for longer than necessary. The rest of them, they spawn and then drop below the spawner.
Maybe if the skellies like jump in the water, but I think for the most part they're fine.
Yeah. It's not like,
Same world.
it's not like it's a drastic enough of a difference between the spawning on any of them that it actually matters.
This is Matt's world. Whoa.
What's
All of
up?
a sudden there's just like a golden or an iron head in my head in the way. Yeah, because you have what? 2 blocks of deep slate cobble and then 1 of the fancy awning. So there's 3 blocks there. So even if they jump out, they should be fine. It's only 1 block below and 1 block above is the spawn radius. So I think this one is as fast as it goes.
One.
I think the only thing you could do to make it faster is instead of having the pillar going down, you can have it randomly push water through it. That makes sense? You ever seen those? They work on a clock and they just drop water down to push mobs off the middle.
Yeah.
Because technically the location that spawns the mob the most is directly above the spawner, and it almost always spawns right there. So by plugging it up, you basically make it spawn 1 less mob or fail every single first initiative.
Yeah, I mean, I don't much care. I like having the pillar right above the things, this way they can't spawn there.
Yeah, I think it's
It's
fast
so much
enough.
easier, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
But
you're talking like 43 versus 44,000 or something, like XP balls per hour.
yeah, from what I know of the spawner, it's supposed to be 4 blocks below the spawner, counts, and like 4 blocks period around it, so kind of like when you till a field. So the fact that like the water stream is on the 5th block below, and they get pushed, their heads are within the range of the spawner, like they're in the bottommost of the 4 blocks with their head. Their
My
feet are in the
understanding, it
water.
was 4 blocks left or right, 1 block up, 1 block down. And the
I
only one
always,
that's different than that is the ghast spawner. And I think that's because ghasts are a 4x4. So
gotcha.
you can sort of think of it like the mobs can spawn on this glass floor. So like if you had blocks going straight across, where this
Yeah.
glass block is where the feet of the mob can spawn. Then one block above that, if you had another row, they could spawn there. And then one row here, they can spawn there. So, because they can spawn on this level, they need to have 2 blocks above. Or they need to have a block above to spawn. And that, like, so, like, where your glass is, like, almost perfectly outlined what spawn space you need to maximize that spawner.
Gotcha.
But the top layer is just room. It's not actually the spawn space. So, like, if you went up another layer, you wouldn't increase the spawn space at all.
No.
Now, if this was a Wither Skelly farm, like, specifically, that because they're 3 tall, then you would want to actually be another block taller. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know, I have all the other farms set up so this way if it was a 4x4 square all the way around it, they're technically faster by having them drop to 6 instead of 5, but I understand that, like, if that's how it is with 1 block below and then just needing the 2 blocks above to make sure that they can spawn, then this one should be fine. And
I mean, it
it's
still
still
might even be
negligible.
different in Bedrock, man. I might just be wrong.
I mean, if you'll take the option of being wrong.
Why do both of those suck? Do you have books down here, man?
Nope. Normally what I end up doing is I just enchant something and then I disenchant it.
Basically
No,
what I
just-
just did.
Yeah, that helps re-roll it, but sometimes I know the book, like, you see a good enchant that you want, but you just don't need it at the moment. A book's good for that. I don't know if actually if the book gets the same enchant as a tool, though. I think, like, a book is different than a pick is different than, like, a pair of boots.
Yeah, gold is the most enchantable.
What I would like is if, like, you could enchant an item and then put that item and a book into something to take the enchant off the item and put the enchant on the book, so then you can switch it from, like, a gold item to the diamond item.
That would be nice.
Alright, I moved a stack of books over.
Thank you. You did not need to do that.
Yeah, I got nothing else. I'm just kinda like sitting for a moment.
Did you already eat your dinner?
Yeah,
What'd you eat?
had some pizza. The like Memphis barbecue chicken from Domino's, they're handmade pan pizza instead of their like hand tossed. It's like in a black box. That shit is so good. It's an addiction.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I used to eat those pizza in the boxes all the time. That was my jam. We still eat them like fairly often, but nowhere near as how often as we used to.
Yeah. I order the barbecue pizza when Izzy's over. She ends up eating it, so I order it when she's not over on occasion, so I can just have some for myself. Just like no biggie. It's just kind of funny.
That's pretty funny. Wait, what? Part of me is like tired and a part of me is just like wide awake. A little weird feeling. Part of me wants to curl up and go to bed. Another part of me wants to like start a whole new thing. Did you know you can't push people around in Bedrock? In Java, you can like collide with each other. Yay. Boo, I don't have enough lapis.
Boo.
Only one thing to do.
Go mining.
Go find Matt and beat him up. It's all Matt's fault.
I would say that's wrong, but you're not. It is my world. I don't have a stock of lapis at every farm.
You need to have a minecart system that delivers a equal amount of items. I only needed one. And I don't even need any. Plug your lapis, bro, thanks.
Go stock up that farm with some lapis.
Love how you, like, take my complaints as, like, a real complaint.
I mean, that is how this world is. It's just somebody complains about something, I'm like, oh, I gotta fix this. Bugs me, I go to my farms and I'm like, oh, there's no lapis here, and like, I have to run back. And by the time I get back to my place, I forget what I needed. Then I grab like a bit of iron, I'm like, this is what I need, a new tool. Nope, lapis.
Thorns
put a
2 is a
bot.
terrible enchant.
What was that?
Said Thorns 2 is a terrible enchant.
I enjoy it on my armor.
That's all it was, though.
That's not good.
Whatever, Protection 3 is better than just Thorns 2.
Have you ever used the spider farm since it finished off?
I don't think so.
It's noisy, but it works. It's one of those farms you gotta like turn your game sounds off because all you can hear is the water.
Yeah. I mean, it is a giant spider farm. What do you expect except a lot of water? Humming sound of waterfalls. Bro, you don't even have that much lapis left.
In the house?
Yeah.
Because I have most of it in my inventory now, like disseminated throughout all the farms. Each farm now has like over in this one area almost a stack. I got like 24 left on me. I was gonna run back to the OG's skeleton farm. Yeah, you asked for some lapis and I had like 24 in the chest and then like a 30 stack of block. Why'd you give me a bucket?
I don't know. I didn't need it anymore.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Down to the mines I go. Lucian is also watching. He's your biggest fan. Oh yeah? It's adorable.
Lucian?
Yeah, Lucian's
Lucian,
watching.
is he in his pajamas?
He has pajamas.
Yes, Lucian is in pajamas and he fucking looks like a stuffed animal. It's amazing.
Chrome has pajamas, but he hates them. Well, and then not as much pajamas as it is just a shirt. It was a hot day.
Yeah, it's kind of cute to see like a naked cat in like pajamas. It is altogether another level of funny to see a long-haired cat in pajamas. Like you stuff something 3 times larger than it should be into something really, really small.
Oh, Oracle. He's getting black ones with spider webs.
No. Only she could see how cool she looks. Or Oracle.
Oh. Cats and jammies gotta be one of the cutest things that can happen.
Really enforces the idea of cats being like people's kids.
Yeah.
So people put their dogs in jammies, so
Mm.
same thing.
Yui has jammies.
Yeah. I think Thurgood's got jammies.
What a weird word. Jammies.
Yeah.
It's almost. Oh, hey, diamonds. He has shark jammies. That's adorable. It's just a weird word. It sounds like something like, you know, you jamming out for music. Like it sounds like some sort of like concert thing. And it's not, you know?
What?
So,
Uh, yeah. I just went to the lush caves and like I like baby proofed this area and there are just random holes in the floor where she like spleefed herself. Like no wonder Izzy was dying earlier.
Just spleef going straight down.
Yeah, it's like she like dug out a moss block and it was only a 1 block like thick thing and just fell.
Oof.
Like that's all I can imagine because I don't know. Cardinal sin in Minecraft to dig below yourself. Don't do it.
Yeah, you need to make a 2x1 hole. She'll learn eventually. She's still new to Minecraft. I'm sure if you gave Lori a Minecraft character right now, she would dig directly down it and end up in lava at some point.
Yeah. Saw a video of this dude that was pretty much breaking all the rules of Minecraft, where he like jumped into a ravine all the way to the bottom, just barely made it into the water, kept digging below himself, and then kept digging above himself. Like got diamonds and got pretty far on like a speed run of the game, but on his way out of the ravine, he just barely got enough out to see like the sky, and also got struck by lightning and died.
Ooh. Have you
One of
seen
those.
some of the deaths that Carl Sagan 42 had when he did his hardcore Minecraft run?
No, but I can imagine he does the Mario Maker stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine he's had some ridiculous deaths.
Forget he spent like 80 hours in order to beat Minecraft. He only like he didn't fully beat it, but got most of the way through it.
Yeah.
But there were some really funny ones. Like I remember like he was running away from like getting attacked by zombies in a cave or something along the lines. And as soon as he like he's digging through a wall, like all right, sweet, I'm safe now. Like I got away from those monsters, and like he turns around, puts it like a torch down. He's like, all right, guys, back to the mines. We're gonna be good. And immediately he digs like 2 or 3 blocks into a wall, and then digs out into a cave that had a zombie like directly on the other side of the wall. Hits him and he dies.
That's pretty funny.
It was just like, all right, guys, we're going back to the mines. We're fine. There's no problems, and dead. It's just, uh, he had some of the craziest streamer luck where it's like, all right, there's nothing else that can be a problem, and then like a creeper just dropped right on him as he was finishing. There can't be any more problems, and just blows him up.
That's the kind of like shit luck I end up with.
It's been
It's
even
like,
funnier watching him play Terraria. Have you seen? Have you ever watched a playthrough for Terraria?
no. I haven't really watched too much of him besides when you have had him on.
Well, you know a little bit about Terraria. That game is pretty
Yeah, I mean,
ruthless.
you and I basically both beat Terraria together.
Uh, that game is ruthless, and like beating that last boss is gonna be rough.
Yeah,
And
Moonlord is awful.
oh yeah, it is. Well, he's going in blind, so he doesn't know like any of the mobs, and doesn't have any idea of even how many.
God, Wall of Flesh, Eye of Cthulhu,
Uh, the first time
Skeleton Lord.
first time he got down to hell, he was just like running around like just doing normal things that you would do, but he had no idea that the guide voodoo doll thing was a thing. No idea. So eventually he ends up killing one of the mob voodoo
Yeah, one of
dolls.
the demons over lava.
Well, here's the crazy part. It wasn't over lava. It was over like rock, and nobody was like it would have been fine. But as it's falling, like as he had just swiped and killed it or hit it with a bow or something, he had one of his summons kills a lava slime. And a lava slime
Oh,
summons a 1 block of lava. And this 1 block of lava is traveling down as like the voodoo doll is falling, and it just barely hits each other and spawns it. That's not the
Oh
worst part
my.
of the whole thing, because like he'd be like, oh well, he just has to, fight the mob or the wall of flesh or whatever. Well, he doesn't know what's going on, so he immediately recalls. And what happens when you go past the wall of flesh or you like mirror away from it? Insta death. So like he didn't even know what killed him or what happened or caused like he was just confused. He was like, what spawned it and why did I die? It wasn't until like I think 7 or 8 hours later did he figure it out.
Jeez. That's awful.
Oh yeah, and it's just been ruthless too, because like eventually he beat the wall of flesh I think 3 times now, and every time he beat it, um, he would go, or the first 2 times he beat it, he went to the altars, broke the altars, and then the first night one of the mech guys spawned and killed him. And he was just like, well,
Jesus.
what hard mode is ridiculous. Like, what the F was that? Because he got killed by Skeletron. And then the second time he got to hard mode, he was expecting Skeletron. So he'd made this big arena expecting it. And then he got the Destroyer, the giant worm.
Yeah. Which is
Um,
even worse.
yeah.
Neither of them are fun.
No, neither of them are fun, especially if you don't know how to, like, what you're expecting at all. Um, so he had set up the arena around his like main base so that he could like go home to the nurse and everything. And the destroyer like as soon as he recalls back to try to like figure out what's going on, the destroyer spawns, wraps around his base, kills everybody in the base. He
Yeah.
can't like heal himself anymore, and basically all of his plans are ruined. Like a one foul swoop.
Yeah, that game is so ruthless.
It really is. His third playthrough, he finally beat one of the 3 mech bosses. He beat the twins, and he was all excited about it. So he was like, "Let's go down and start making hard mode weapons and do all of this, cause blah blah blah." And he gets down to the hell, and the guys that spawn the voodoo dolls, they now have an upgraded version that does like 400 damage, and he gets like basically one shot by that thing.
Hmm.
So it's like he finally got past the mechanical bosses that killed him twice, all the way like immediately upon getting into hard mode. And then like he goes to like celebrate and just like, get some obsidian or something from hell and gets one shot by some random mob. It was
The
just like,
amount of rage quits.
dude, he was so like you could just tell how defeated he was. He was like, "What the fuck, man?" Terraria is so unforgiving in that way. It's one of the reasons why I don't think I would ever play it on hardcore. Because like every time he dies, it's like, alright, start it all over again.
Yeah, that's why I kind of have a tough time myself with trying to like play Minecraft hardcore. I'm like, I'm good with not dying.
Yeah.
Losing,
I
losing
understand,
all the
like,
shit I got.
I don't know, like, I think I would like a hardcore playthrough until I had that, like, ridiculously large death. And then I don't think I would ever want to play it again.
Yeah, like the world that I'm on right here, like if I got this far even in a hardcore and like fucking some dumbass death, it wouldn't even really have to be a not a dumb death, but like you know what I'm saying, one of those like creeper sneaks up behind you stupid
Yeah.
things. Like I don't think it would take me a little while to play again. I'd be like, are you for real?
Yeah, I don't know how people do it, man. There's a couple of players I've seen, like, Twitch streamers that'll, put 2, 3 years into like a hardcore run and then just lose it and be like, all right, let's start over. Like, what are you talking about? Start over.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just adds to content for them and creates like a longevity to stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy to me. I'm up to 10 diamonds, man.
Skeleton just took some lapis from me. Or skeleton zombie.
Rude. Should probably do poke holes, but I'm far too lazy for that.
Lapis has like an OP amount of drop rate when it comes to like getting fortuned.
Yeah. It drops like 9 to 18 or something like that.
Yeah, I just broke like 2 patches of it and I have over a stack. Wasn't even that much like of a patch either, it's just like 2 or 3 ore per like patch.
Yeah, they don't come in very big patches. I think the biggest I've ever found was like 4.
Ooh, diamond.
Nice. You got fortune, right?
Yep. Fortune 2.
What? Dude, there's a fortune 3 iron pick upstairs. Go get it. No diamond mining until you get it.
We're a little late on that. I mined 2 pieces of diamond, I got 5 diamond out of it.
Okay, well, no more. Go get fortune 3 before I go find you and murder you.
Bro, if you could find me, I would be scared.
You're somewhere in the world.
Yeah, I've mentioned a couple times where I'm at, and I don't think you paid attention enough.
You still at the, what's it called? The mossy area?
Perhaps.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I know
Perhaps
how
I
to get
might be
there.
moving on. There's paths to everywhere in the world.
I mean, I understand
Theoretically,
such things are true. Doesn't
just
mean it would
walk.
actually help me to know where it is, though.
Yeah, just walk around a little bit. I was kind of hoping to get some axolotls over here, but none of them are spawning.
I'm up to 15 diamonds.
Yeah, lush caves, by the way, are like 600 by 400, so if you actually wanted to visit them. There's a really big cave system around here that hasn't been explored.
They only spawn when you're carrying a fortune 3 pick, Matt. What do you
What
think?
does?
Diamonds. They only spawn when you have fortune 3 picks, so you should go get one.
Oh, you're a punk ass. I got you. You doing that,
Otherwise, you'll never get any more diamonds. They
trolley?
won't spawn anymore for you, Matt. See, I have a fortune 3, and I just found more. It's literally like a single. How is there just one?
Nothing on the diagonal.
Doesn't look like it. Wow, a single diamond. That might be the worst find I've ever had of diamonds. So I found one in caves, but that makes more sense than just one randomly. Stupid ore pockets. I miss the old school in-dev ore veins where every ore had the same amount of
You can find like diamonds in like a patch of like 12 almost.
yeah. No, it was way more than that. It was like, you know how big coal patches are, where it can just be like this huge,
Oh damn.
like
Okay, yeah.
3 to 5 wide by like 7 to 8 long. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how every single ore was. I have a little bit of that type of ore generation in my in-dev island that's floating in the Epoch world. You can sort of see um what it was like because there's a diamond vein that's like on the side of the on the side of the floating island, and it like there's probably like 4 or 5 on like one tip, and then like a chunk that's showing that's another like 8. So it's like a huge vein of diamonds.
That's pretty wild. Wasn't there like a point where like diamonds were more likely to spawn around like lava pits or something?
I feel like that's a thing that has always been a rumor, but I don't think it's ever been encoded that way.
Gotcha. I know it was something I heard like way back in that in-depth kind of uh beta alpha or whatever.
Yeah, it was always said that like when you find lava, you'll find diamonds, but it's not. That's only vicariously true due to the Y levels. There was a thing at one point where lapis and diamonds spawned um, in a concurrent algorithm. I think they got rid of that, but it was that like if you find a lapis ore, you go like 2 north and like 1 to the right, and you dig down and you'll find diamonds. Like it was like a guaranteed type of thing.
Hmm.
I think there was another way of doing it, like in one of the like 1.10 or 11 versions of Minecraft. I think you could go to the edge of a certain numbered chunk and you'd get like the northwest edge, and there'd always be diamonds like 3 or something away from it.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of really weird XY coordinate like aspects that were weird. I remember exploiting the XY coordinate one and the. Yeah, I think I saw it in an Iskal video too. At one point. 27 diamonds, Matt.
Damn, that's OP.
What are you up to?
Staring at a water stream. I got distracted. It was on Instagram
What?
or YouTube. One of them. It was a shorts thing. I can't fucking tell the difference anymore.
Yeah, it's got TikTok, dude.
I will not use TikTok. Fuck that.
Yeah, but everything else is becoming TikTok. So
Yeah, I know. I'm fine with other things becoming TikTok as long as I don't have to use TikTok.
as long as everything degrades to TikTok, it's fine.
I mean, eventually everything turns into, what is it? A crab.
All things devolve to crab.
Yep. We'll just be crabs holding onto our TikTok devices, listening to that Noise Storm song raving out.
Darude Sandstorm.
No, I think it's Noise Storm that does the crab rave song.
Oh,
Could be
do do
wrong.
do 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 do
Yeah,
do 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 do.
maybe I'm wrong. Let me check that out, bro. Yep, that is Noise Storm. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Google. Probably the only, like, really big thing that I'm good for is knowing the random music.
I'm terrible at music.
It's just with work, like, testing systems and whatnot. Everybody's just got that one song that they like, and I try to find a song that everybody likes. So, Root Sandstorm, if you like dubstep, playing that to test things, pretty much everybody's gonna be like, hell yeah. Is it, playing stuff by Lil Wayne's pretty good too.
Little Wayne. He's just a
Yeah,
little Wayne. Never really listened to him much. But I'm not really big into music in general, though. A lot of the times I just like, Google take the wheel. And I'll just like throw a YouTube video up that I do know, and then just let it continue.
gotcha. I have like Pandora running all day. If it's not Pandora, it's Sirius XM at work with um LL Cool J's Rock the Bells. My boss listens to that shit, like, not intentionally, but it's one of the few stations that we can put on that nobody complains about and can just sit in the background.
Shia LaBeouf remix.
Just do it. I don't know if that would be, I haven't, I might not be thinking of the right remix, but I don't know if that would be a good one to be playing at work. Like, just be a lot of yelling. I do like there's a metal cover of Mulan that I play every once in a while at work just to see if anybody picks up on it, and I
Of
think only
Mulan.
one person's picked up on it, and I've done it like for the last couple months now.
I mean, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. My boss will just be like, yeah, this person likes metal music or rock. Can you tune it to make sure it sounds good for that? And the next thing you know, I'm opening the door to the car and you're hearing, let's get down to business, just getting screamed.
Come on, game. Just give me one more diamond vein, and I'll leave your mine alone. Stop digging your blocks up and leaving them to rot in the ground. Matt, give me my diamonds back. You got them. All the RNG I had is gone.
I didn't take any diamonds.
I took my diamond RNG. It's all gone now. What'd you do with it?
I think you're a butt.
You boofed it?
I boofed nothing. I gotta bring 5 diamonds back home because apparently I'm not allowed to use a fortune pick anymore.
Not a fortune 2. Yeah, your lack of fortune 3 took his diamonds. Why'd you do that, Matt?
Bro, you're a hoe. I'm not like shaming you for it, I'm just letting you know in case you didn't.
Aggressive.
Sometimes you just gotta get down and be a gardening utensil. Dig that dirt and find some diamonds, bruh.
Boop 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 boop. Oh, I think my pockets are full. I can literally only mine up diamonds now. No more redstone can be picked up. I don't even know if I'm going the right way.
Probably not.
End up at
Oh
the
no.
very end of the farm again, or the hole in the wall. Ah! Can't pick up any more redstone, game. Stop making me feel bad about it. Fine, I lied. Maybe I can pick up some more. This is the last bit.
Didn't you do it at the same time?
Basically, yeah. We see each other, and the first thing we did was smack each other with our picks.
Me and my fortune 2 pick.
Crappy fortune too. I swear, if I
Oh
see
hey look,
you,
more redstone. Am I allowed to get redstone with it?
I mean, you really should just go get the fortune 3 one.
Fine, I'll just dig gravel since I got fortune 3 spoon.
Who needs flint like that?
Come on man, I can't dig without fortune 3. Of course my spoon's gotta.
Here, look, I gave you fortune 3.
Maybe I'll find some diamonds like this. Spoon you some diamonds, bro.
Spoon you some diamonds.
Hey! Guess what?
Did it
I
really
found
work?
diamonds.
Wow, it worked. You're not allowed to take them, remember? Oh my god. Wait, come back here. These are your diamonds. You found them.
Oh, they can't be my diamonds. You fortune picked them. I just have a spoon.
Did you just find... Oh, you found 2.
Just 2? Darn.
That's rough.
What?
Just 2. I fell. Do you want them?
Now you can take them. You got space for diamonds.
We're up to 29.
Could have probably brought some torches with me. That would have been smart.
Need torches? There's some, closer to me.
Whoa.
Oh boy. Luckily it wasn't just one, but it was two. It wasn't much better than one.
More diamonds?
I did find more diamonds. We're up to 43 now.
Nice.
Found some more gravel if you want to do one of those things.
Ooh, yes. Where's your need? Oh, there it is. Bro, there is a lot of gravel here.
Yeah.
Did I walk past this?
Yep, you did. Unless this is the end of the tunnel and not the start of the tunnel. I have yet to verify that yet.
I lost track of what side of things were. I kind of forgot to make track of that. That's kind of why I came down here.
Two can be as bad as one. I feel like because you put the little musical signs there, I need to know that it's a musical like sound. But now I feel like I don't know the song and I'm an idiot. Sure, it's a song I'd probably recognize if I heard it. Oh, I did not know that was a sound. That was a part of the song. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. Ooh, it's like proverbially sad.
You didn't know that was the whole song? Damn, bruh. You are bad at music. Shameful.
Okay, man.
Shame. Full shame. Bob, I have like stacks of flint now.
Back to what?
Stacks of flint.
Um,
Like 3 stacks. It's a lot.
I repeat, what the F are you gonna do with flint?
I don't know, make some arrows with a skeleton farm.
I can make 4 diamond blocks. Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Make a diamond.
Well, for one, your world is missing a tower.
Kinda? It's got a mountain.
Nope, it's missing a tower.
Okay.
Where's the kitty? Matt's kitty? It's like
It's,
sitting in the middle of nowhere, being ignored.
whoa, it's not even my cat. I can't even do anything with it.
For shame. Where's obsidian? Haha.
I mean, I have like a lava generator that you can get infinite obsidian out of almost.
I remember his cat is over here. Just sitting in the middle of nowhere. No, I think only one person can do that. I can't make him move. Just push him around. Nimona was outside? Is this the Nimona? Because it's got blue eyes. Where should the towers go? I think they should go up in here. Whoa! What is up with this? Why is there a party over here?
Been a party?
Went upstairs into your mat, Paul, and there was just a zombie party.
Oh. I probably need to light that up. Wow, that's the first time in this world that I've ever had to say that I needed to light I was doing so well. This whole place is fairly well lit up. Not this. Is this really what you're doing with your time?
You needed the power of pimps. And we had 4 diamond blocks, and that's like the upgraded tower of pimps.
Just smack myself between the tower of pimps.
Look, you can have the B grade power of pimps. Power pimps. Power of pimps. Wasn't sure if I needed 4 of them or just some of them, but I only had 2 obsidian, so. But I figured the copper would look good. Matt, no more rockets. No rockets, Matt. With the power of timps. Yeah, you could put. I think the copper one should go on the other side. Whoa.
You got thorns?
Yeah.
Punk. Oh no. I will die.
You almost died. You would have. I probably kept hitting you. And we need obsidian here. And then 4 of the copper. And the copper will age and it'll look cool. Iron is sort of dumb.
It is. It doesn't look good. Not like gold or the diamond looks shiny. The
Yeah.
iron's just like meh.
Diamond's like a fancy outfit, and gold is like, you know, the
I
fancy
mean,
jewelry that goes with it. And iron is like that like red and white shirt that you wear to like school that nobody cares about.
diamond, iron, and gold all have the same texture, except for the corners being different. Like copper's got dots, whereas like diamond and gold have yeah, they're just 2 color differences, but the copper's like an orange one with the dots changed.
Yeah, copper's the best though, 'cause it ages and it looks cool. My skin or Matt's skin? Trident.
The trident of pimps.
Isn't it great? Matt's got like a spiky arm on his right side. I've got like a piston arm. Matt's got 2 normal legs. I got like a claw leg. And of course, everyone's gotta love the hair. Matt reminds me of like his hair is like the guy. Whoa. You say your hair is like the guy on One Piece. Gangsters.
Azora's hair.
Something like
And then
that.
it just completely changed outfit in front of you.
You immediately changed it to freaking mohawk as I was like talking about what your thing looks like. You got big eyeballs. Look at them. And they blink. It's so weird. In your hole. Weird blinking dude. I have big eyes too. I really have no room because I probably blink as well, don't I? Do I look weird when I blink? Look at me.
1 second.
Oh god, what happened? You're Cyclops now with the... Why do you have an eye patch? You're Cyclops.
Bro, I didn't feel like taking the eye patch off. I wasn't gonna keep the eye. We're bringing back the eyes.
What? I did not know you could be a Cyclops.
Is this better?
I'm now looking at my eyes. I did not know I could have
You can get.
Cyclops eyes. You can. Cool. Today I learned. Ah! Don't put Bob in the corner.
Hey, nobody puts Bob in the corner.
Oh god, he's got 3 eyes. Run away.
I'm
Why
like
do I
that
have
fish from The
insight?
Simpsons.
Hey Matt. He drops this. And some of these.
You give me something? And then run away. I don't know what you did.
Matt. You could have killed me without my armor on, and I wouldn't have had anything to do with it.
I could have. It's a good thing I'm a nice person.
It really is. Server. Server.
I thought you shot me as a skeleton.
Can you? No, you can't. This guy's... You're right, this guy does change his profession all the time.
The fishy dude?
It's not the fishy dude anymore, he's a farmer now.
Yeah, he's in between a farmer and like a blacksmith and just changes whenever he feels like it. He's just like, meh, I'm upset. To hell with this. Nobody's trading with me.
Wow, Andrew. Hello. How goes it, sir? Let's see. I'm doing pretty good. Playing some Bedrock Minecraft on Grody93's world. Let's see if I remember correctly. It's Fortress and portal. Doing some signs at the end of the stream. Hopefully I'll remember where I came and went last time. Hey, hey! A quartz is still on the ground.
Back in the nether.
Yeah. Wanted to make sure I had the portal back to the end.
Oh, gotcha. Marked out and everything.
Yep. At some point you and Izzy are gonna have to figure out when you want to do the end. Not to, like, you know, speed you along or anything. I'm not trying to do that. Just more so as a, like, I'm probably gonna like make these areas more cleaned up. You know?
Yeah.
And then eventually, whenever you guys want to fight it, it's just available.
Yeah, I don't know what her pace is with the game at the moment. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
right
pretty
now
happy with how quick I'm going. She seems to be thinking it's a little too quick.
yeah, and I don't want to like ruin your guys' fun by going too quickly in the game, you know?
Yeah.
If it was up to me, I'd be, you know, already full on shulker boxes and stuff, trying to gather up tons of items.
Yeah. I may have found the end by now, but I don't think I'd be rushing it as hard as you rush it. I'd probably still be doing the same thing at spawn, just with the end found. She might also have been in the nether more. I couldn't have avoided going into the nether.
I try to sort of bum rush the nether. It's one of the things that I try to get used to, like, going into and figuring out.
Yeah.
It's so useful to, like, get around and go places.
The addition of the piglins and hoglins, those like really made the nether a whole lot more difficult for me to be like, yeah, this is fun to go in.
Yeah, I can completely understand that.
I get why they added the mobs, just to add some difficulty and give the nether some purpose and reason to like be in, but it just felt better when it was like first added, even though it didn't feel really complete and it felt kind of empty. It was just easy to traverse.
Didn't you have a trash can?
Not in the house. If you go to one of the farms, there's a trash can, but I don't actually own a trash can. And if you want to just throw stuff in a corner and let it despawn, that's chill.
That's what I was gonna do. I had some stone swords on me, and I had no reason to have stone swords on me.
Yeah.
I think my next major goal for this world is like my goals probably to set up better looking nether like tunnels. One to like my area, like my starter house. One to the end. One to the nether fortress. I wonder if we put nether fortress or nether portals in all of the like skeleton spider farms. I wonder if we can make that actually work, or if they're like too close to each other.
I think some of them might be too close to each other. I'm not sure. Oh, fucking yawn. Yeah. Might still work if you get the exact coordinates.
I think they would fit in one of the walls too. You got nice, like tall 3x4 walls. Put it maybe behind the beds. How'd your yawn get contagious from a different location?
I don't know. You yawned in return, and I was yawning back at the same time. I was like, I need to fucking make this silent, or it's just gonna cause a like repeating cycle.
What's another thing that we could do? We probably need to get terracotta. 'Cause I don't think we've gotten anything from the mesa yet.
No, basically the only way I've gotten terracotta at the moment is just by smelting the clay blocks, which isn't really the best. Like, I'd
It's
rather
not
make
very
that into brick.
sustainable.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta finish up. I don't really have to finish up the map room, the roof to the building, because I don't know what I want to do with the second floor. But I think the next thing I want to do is keep on with these auto farms, but I don't know. Trying to get an auto farm.
Get your sugar and bamboo and other plants.
Yeah, I might go back to the mines for a little bit though and do some digging and diamond enchanting, because I'm gonna need to dig out a lot of that mountain and not want to do it with iron tools. Even with efficiency on an iron tool, it's just like the durability is not efficient enough.
Yeah, I feel you. I would honestly wait until you even have a beacon if you're going to be doing a lot of digging. That way you can insta-mine the stone, and it's just, then it's like a good time. Everybody loves
Yeah,
insta-mining stone.
yeah, where I'm at right now, like, with thinking about the auto farms, it's gonna be probably 2 chunks wide, like, in the mountain. A good 16 by 16 by 32 or so. I don't know. I'm trying to think with like numbers on the fly, and they're not the correct coordinates, but or dimensions. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's like 8 blocks per farm. I'm doing like 3 or 4 of those farms.
Yeah, that can be a lot of work. It's easy for that to take up a lot of room. And since you want to put them in the mountain, it's a lot of digging.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
The
reason why I don't usually dig into the ground to build stuff like that. I usually just put it on the surface, because I hate digging long-term projects like that unless I have to.
yeah, the Java world, I left my auto farms as towers outside, and I think they're unsightly. They're not exactly unsightly, but they're difficult to skin up to look well. And in the world that I've got going here, smaller builds is kind of what I have around spawn. So if I did something bigger, I feel like by sticking it in the mountain, I can help hide it so it doesn't look as big, and it'll just fit alongside the rest of the other stuff I've got going.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like it'll all overall be a very big build, but it'll just look like a small hallway, and I'll be like, oh, okay.
I think you could probably use the village near the end to repopulate your village here. And if you want to make like a villager breeder or anything, you could probably do it over there.
That would actually work. There's a couple villages near spawn, not like really close. I know there's one like within 400 blocks and another that's within like 500 blocks the other direction. But if you've got a nether portal and shit already ran out, then like it's a whole lot easier to do that.
Yeah, and it's only like 100 blocks out. Really not that far.
Yeah, a village breeder is really what I need, and I don't want to put a village breeder in this village. I don't think it'll mess it up, but I think having a village breeder around spawn would just be asking for trouble, like accidental lag or something.
Yeah, anything with a large amount of entities is a problem. Black Imposter Gaming. Hello. It's the most active I think I've seen the YouTube chat ever. I usually get a couple random people on Twitch that'll say stop by and say hello, but it's very rare for YouTube to have many people stopping by and say hello. I was always surprised by that, you know. Millions of people on YouTube. Nobody seems to use their live stream service, versus Twitch only seems to have maybe like 500,000 people ever on it at a time.
Yeah.
Like you'd think hundreds of million versus 500,000. There'd be way more people on YouTube, but I don't see it. I was even cruising the YouTube live stream like thing earlier, yesterday. And the way that you look for live streams on YouTube is so hard. Like, there's no categories. Like you can't really like go to like the music section for live streaming. You know what I mean? Like there's no subcategories.
No, it's just like you search for something, you have to then like filter it for whether it's live or not.
Yeah, it's really weird. And a lot of the times, like if you're just like looking for like say gaming or something, and you're just like maybe I'll find something new. And you like search a certain game live. Like you won't even find live streams. Like you'll find like versions of like copied Twitch streams. It's goofy. Surprising that the largest video platform doesn't have any idea how to do live streaming.
I mean, I don't know if Twitch really knows what they're doing anymore with live streaming.
True. And what's your plans, bud?
Mine are...
Yeah, yours. I think we're past your midnight deadline.
Yeah.
It's 12:13, bud.
And I do work in the morning, so I should be getting to sleep here. Ugh. I don't know.
Good decisions. Yeah. Work. Wish I had it.
Sometimes I wish I didn't, but I know the necessity of it. Every time I get home, I look at two furry cats meowing at me. I'm like, fuck, I got mouths to feed.
Yep. I got a big fat crummy naked boy on top of my lap. I found out that him and Frankie Key will eat their dry food with water.
Interesting. As long as it's moist, they don't care what it is.
Yep. They were complaining for like a bit and like wouldn't leave me alone for dinner. So I took their dry food and put water in it, and they looked at me like I was fucking crazy. They were like, "What are you doing?" And then like it starts soaking up the water, and they're like, "What's that? That looks different." And Frankie was just like, "Let me just lick some of this water. Maybe this water is all right." And she licked it, and she's like, "Oh shit!" And just like started chomping down on it. And at that point, like Crummy had been offended and ran away. He was just like, "Wait, do I hear food being eaten?" He comes running up, and he's just staring at her like, "I guess you can eat that stuff."
Yeah.
And he
Just
immediately
eating
like
this puddle of mush.
he like pushes her out of the way and starts eating it. He's like, I like mush too."
What a doofball. That's such a cat thing to do.
He's such a goofy boy.
I think I'm gonna stay on the world for like another 10 minutes here, just to try and finish up a little bit of what I'm doing, but
Alright, well, let me know when you're
say
about to get off. At this point, I'm just hanging out near the Skelly farm.
gotcha. $12.30 is my new max.
What was that? 30s is your map?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 12:30 as my new max. If I'm not done
Oh.
by then, I'll have to be done.
Gotcha. I need to probably wake up with Lori tomorrow so I can probably get closer to a normal schedule.
That was a really difficult thing for me, just trying to keep a normal schedule during shit like that. Like, it's so easy just to like stay up late, and then the next thing you know, it's only been like a week, and you're like, I can't get up on time, and I can't go to bed on time. This doesn't feel right.
I'm gonna head out and hopefully sleep soon. We'll end up reading till 2 a.m. I'll have a good night, Morks. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you fall asleep before you end up reading till 2 a.m., but I know that problem. There's been a few times where I get stuck in a brand new story, and the next thing I know, I've read literally the entire night, and I had work the next day, and I'm all strung out, because I've just been sitting there reading a book for literally 8 hours. TTFN. Yeah, getting back to like the right sleep schedule is really weird. It's like part of me is like, maybe I should just get up later, because a lot of people have, 8 to this shift or 10 to this shift. Then again, like getting up early is nice because you get up when the sun gets up, so you like have a full sunny day.
Yeah. The here we got the one guy getting up at like 5 in the morning and doing all the chores and stuff, and it's like, by the time it hits like 8 o'clock, they're back napping, because it's like, I already did all my day's work and chores and stuff before the sun even rose up, and now it's 9 o'clock, I got nothing to do, like 8, 9 o'clock, I'm just gonna take a nap until noon.
I can't do naps. So like it doesn't really work for me. The only way I could have done a nap is if like I have a bunch of beers or something, you know, I'm like inebriated in a way, then or like extra bored. Like say I'm like deep into a story and I've just been reading for 4 hours. There's a point when you're
Yeah.
just like your arm falls asleep and then you just fall asleep.
But yeah.
But I haven't had any of those recently. My problem nowadays is that I don't have enough to do in a way.
You
I've-
just end up falling asleep because it's like brainless sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah. I've watched almost every single YouTube that comes out daily. At this point, I usually have like 2 or 3 hours worth of YouTube to watch. There's usually like 2 hours of chores to do. And the rest of the time is like, should I stream? Should I start a big project? Like, should I organize the entirety of the garage, the basement? Should I move outlets and add lights to the house? Like, I'm,
Yeah.
start, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, what's there for me to do? Should I paint the basement stairway? Should I make shelves in that stairway? Like I could look for jobs, but until the blueberry's back up and running or some shape or form, I have a way to get to another job. Not really worth putting too much effort into finding a new job.
Yeah, I mean, you can at least get an idea of what's out there, keep an idea, but I understand your point of like, if you don't have transportation to get there, then you can apply to anything, but it's not gonna help.
Yeah. And I'm sure like I could go and look for specific things that are close by, but like I don't know. It's not like I don't have savings that can float us for a month or two no matter what. Just weird to have an entire month of not doing anything. It's the first time I've had it since I was 20. Like a whole
Yeah.
month off of work.
At least won't have to worry about the same stress as previous place.
Yeah. I'm really, like, that's one thing I'm pleased about is that I just am not at my last place. All the BS and everything that would just bug me about that place, I don't think about. It's not in my mind. It's not anywhere on my to-do list to care about anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Game with your protection 3. I want to poop in your soup, game. Can't believe this. Matt, I'm gonna need you to make soup for Minecraft, and then we're both gonna poop in it, and then hand it over to Minecraft.
We're both gonna make a soup out of our own poop and give it to Minecraft.
It's the only way.
Not sure if I'm on board with this.
Sharpness 3. Projectile book. Man, I hate enchantments. There's this whole argument on one of the discords I'm in about like how they should improve or not improve enchanting. And
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Enchanting definitively needs improved. Something to do with like being able to see better what the enchant is, or just something.
They need
Like,
to have something that like can make me focus it. Like I can make some sort of like glass altar that goes on top of this altar that like in that like focuses the letters in a way that you can like, I don't know, put an item frame on it and then put like an arrow or like,
yeah,
you know, a
like brewing or
cobblestone.
something.
Yeah, and just make it so that you can focus in on a certain type of enchantment. Because it's this random bullshit is so annoying. The craziest part is that it used to be worse, you know? Like, it
Yeah,
used to be 50 HP or XP levels. It would take all 50 of them, and it had just the same amount of randability, not worse. Ugh.
yeah. OG Minecraft.
I don't want blast protection from my helmet, but I guess that's what I'm getting.
I've got blast protection on my boot or my pants, my pantalones. That's all that's on my pants is blast protection.
I have protection 4 on my pants, or did. I just took them off.
Mm. When I got blast protection on my pants, I just kind of giggled. I was like, man, I can poop myself now.
It's
So
funny.
that's why I've just left it there. Like, yep, super pants.
Have you ever gotten a curse of vanishing item? Curse of binding?
Not yet. Is that something you can get through enchants, or is that like only through the mob loot nowadays? Like treasure chests and stuff.
I honestly don't know. And I think Bedrock enchants are a little bit different, but I know
Yeah.
in Java at one point, if you had a curse of binding or something, you can put it through the grinder, and it would basically disenchant it and give you XP. But curse of binding and curse of vanishing never actually came off of
Hmm.
the item, so you could just loop it infinitely and just dupe experience like infinitely.
That would be interesting to test out and see if it's still a valid thing.
Yeah, I doubt that it's not been fixed on Bedrock, but it would be funny if it wasn't.
Yeah. I just realized if I sit on the top of my mountain, I can see enough of spawn to have both skeleton farms within render distance.
Yep.
I didn't realize how ridiculously close they are. Like, all of those spawners are ridiculously close to each other.
Yeah, you found every single one, basically, that was close by. Usually they're a little bit more spread out. Like 2 or 3 more chunks, at least, between them. Or at
Yeah,
least, like, further down. Pretty rare for
well
them
then
to be
like,
so high up.
skeleton, zombie, and spider, those three are like across the lake. are within like 2 chunks of each other, like 2, 3 chunks, just different
That,
Y levels.
yeah, that cluster's real close. It'd almost be fun to like excavate the whole area and make like little floating pods for like all of these things.
Hmm.
Have like a slime farm underneath them.
Yeah. Could be fun.
Crazy
Might do
amount of
that on a different world, but like if I find another one that's got just as close knit.
yeah, it's a crazy amount of mining work with Bedrock though.
Yeah. The only reason I've really been able to do as much as I can in Bedrock the way I have is because I'm not using like the actual game console controllers and stuff. Like I'm playing Bedrock on the PC using a mouse and keyboard. So Izzy plays on the Switch, so while we're playing with keyboard and mouse, she's playing on like the Switch controls.
Yeah, it's no wonder she gets herself into like weird situations, like playing with,
Yeah.
you know, like only certain buttons and not like a number pad. Like there's a lot of restrictions you're gonna have.
Yeah, and trying to turn around and like attack a mob, it's like you can turn around so much quicker with the mouse, whereas you're using the game controller, and it's like slow motion.
Yeah, you slowly rotate.
And the skeleton doesn't have a slow rotation to it. Like the skeleton and the zombie, they can move just as fast as Java will, as you're just slow pacing me.
Yeah, you can do a 360 no scope.
Pretty sure if I started 360 no scoping on her, she'd have nothing to be able to like block. She'd just nope, be dead.
Yeah. I would not disagree. Quick charge. Finally. Hey Matt.
What's up?
It's 1231.
Oh shit. Okay, well I guess I have to be done. Rippers.
Womp 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 womp. That will be the end of the stream for me. Thank you for
Yeah.
stopping by. All of that jazz, people. It was cool to see new people on YouTube. I haven't seen that before. I hope more people stop by. That'd be awesome. Have a good night.